Tammy Pally, aka the Crafty Princess, and
Terry and Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo.
We have another video related to our 8-day Eastern Caribbean cruise. Today is Wednesday, right? May 16th, is that right? 13th. We left on the 13th. Sunday is...
I think so.
Yeah, so, okay. We're heading right now to St. Kitts. They're actually pulling us into St. Kitts right now, right?
Yeah, which I'm not for sure that's normal. This is my third trip here, and I don't remember tugboats dragging us in.
Yeah, there's a tugboat.
Someone said they do that.
I guess we'll see what happens. So
we'll give you an update later.
We'll let you know how that works out. And so if you do hear some noise in the background, like grinding noise from the ship or people in the hallway yapping or whatever, we were getting ready to land around 10 a.m. Eastern time at St. Kitts. It's not a little earlier.
About 20 minutes from now.
About 20 minutes, right. So we thought we'd do a quick video before we head over to the island and walk around, which I guess there's not a lot there. But so let's go backwards. Monday night dinner is something we haven't covered yet. We haven't covered Monday night? Today's Wednesday?
Yeah,
today's Wednesday. Okay, so Monday night's dinner was pretty decent. In the dining room, we've got notes down here. We had sea bass, which was the main course. That was excellent.
That was really good.
And it had like a corn type of...
Was that the one that had the plantain?
Yeah, it was some sort of plantain encrusted, and it had black beans and some corn on it, and like a salsa kind of thing. Excellent. Totally recommend that.
Yeah, and when we say encrusted, it wasn't necessarily breaded all the way. It was just kind of sprinkled on the top.
It was like sprinkled on and maybe like heated, the top of it heated with that on there.
It was good.
And then I had as an appetizer, I had seared tuna, and it was tiny. I will say their appetizers are very small, which is fine.
Well, most of them.
Well, that's true. That's right. Because is that the night? Yeah, you got the flatbread. She had flatbread.
It was a whole dinner for me.
That was huge. The flatbread was huge. The seared tuna was like 4 pieces. You know, the
flatbread was.
Yeah,
and it was very good.
It was good, and apple pie and ice cream on the side, and the apple pie was slightly heated because, of course, I had to ask. And if anybody has ever watched the movie When Harry Met Sally, you know what I'm talking about. You gotta have the heated pie with the ice cream on the side. If it's not heated, then you don't want the ice cream. That's just how it works.
I'm not a pie person, so I had the chocolate melting cake.
Yeah, which they have that every night. So yeah, dinner Monday night was really good. Generally speaking, as far as food goes, this is my opinion because not everybody agrees with me. Breakfast is really good. We've been eating in the dining room. We don't go down to the Lido with... I don't like the Lido. I don't like all that massive humanity. It's like, I'm on vacation. I don't want to like elbow my way in to get food. I want to just sit down and have somebody wait on me. So for breakfast, we have... The group has... well, 2 of us like to sit inside, and 2 don't mind the Lido. So
no. We all, Mom and I always eat inside.
Oh, really?
Just one time. Just one time we wanted to try the breakfast burrito, and take it inside. I'm not eating outside.
Yeah. So if you go inside to the dining room inside, they wait on you. So, and that's been very good. They're very personable, and the food's been decent enough and everything. As far as lunch goes, you're kind of on your own. We've been to the Italian place, we mentioned that, and the other time, most recently, we tried the
Blue Iguana,
which is out on the Lido. We wanted to get a Guy's, because there's 2 Guy's places here. There's Guy's Burgers and Guy's Barbecue. Guy's Barbecue is hardly ever open. It's like it'll be open like an hour and a half, and that's it.
Yeah, and it's only on sea days.
Oh, really? Okay. I thought it was open. It was open yesterday. For an hour and a half.
Well, because we were still at sea.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah. So we had decided we were going to try a Guy's Burger, but then how many? Like 3 billion people
very
in line.
Long lines.
Yeah. So we went to the Blue Iguana, which I thought was mediocre at best. It was something to fill my.
What happened was, they did it different than what I remember. They had 2 lines. And Mom and I were in one, well, we were all in one line, and Tammy noticed another line was going quick, so she went over there, but that was the taco line.
Which I wanted tacos.
Yeah, well, they didn't have much of a variety. You had this or that, and that's it.
It was like chicken, which I didn't want, pork, which I don't eat.
And beef, right?
No.
Shredded beef?
No, shredded beef. Fish, which was
right.
fried.
Right.
Fried pieces of fish.
And no vegetables over there.
No ground beef. I prefer ground beef in a taco, or maybe shrimp. They didn't have any of that.
Yeah, but
and there's nothing with it. Just like tortilla, slap a little bit of meat. There you go.
Yeah.
See ya.
Now the line we were in, which was a little bit longer, we actually had a taco salad, and it was good. I had shrimp and a bunch of vegetables and salsa. They have a really good cilantro lime rice that I had in there, and it was really good. But
yeah, and then
it wasn't over in the taco line.
Right, and then after you get your meager little tacos with a little bit of whatever meat, you're supposed to go to this salsa bar, but it was pretty beat looking, and there was nothing there like that. They had some lettuce, but it was all watery, and the tomatoes had the capiches beat out of them. Maybe that's what they're beating on at night here, the tomatoes. They're beating the crap out of tomatoes. There was some salsa there that had like corn and stuff in it that was halfway decent, and some cilantro. So I put a bunch of cilantro on my fish. But yeah, so I would say, which
it's worth waiting.
Yeah,
in
the
line.
dinners have been really good, so I'm okay. I just have to realize. Plus, we don't want to overeat, which can be because there's just food everywhere. So, but anyway, so after dinner Monday night, my mother and I we came back to the cabin, and she watched. Well, we both watched Dancing with the Stars. I don't normally watch it, but she watches it, and I guess it was a big night, and the little gymnast got axed. So we just chilled in the room. And you guys, what did you guys do?
We just kind of walked around, and people were getting their pictures taken and just whatever. And we went to the back of the ship where the comedy club was. Now, normally we're not much into comedy because usually it's a little too dirty for our taste. And they do have a PG but earlier, and then they have the R-rated later. And it was the end of the PG. And so we just went in there. And the guy was pretty funny. I wish I could remember his name. We'll have to get that. Maybe you could put it in the notes. But he was pretty funny. He was talking about anybody over the age of 40 knows what I'm talking about. And then he'd talk about how we were disciplined as children versus how they're disciplined now. And it was funny. But like I said, we got at the very end of it.
Right.
And then we came back to the room and watched a movie and chilled out. So
that was Monday night. Tuesday was Puerto Rico, which is when we did not get Guy's Burgers, and we had the Blue Iguana instead. Oh, and one suggestion we have for Carnival is open up, because we were open up earlier for lunches, like start opening up around 11 instead of 12 for lunches, because when we're landing, like Puerto Rico, we were landed at 1. Was it 1 o'clock? 1
yes.
to 8, right. So by the time especially you got to wait in line for stuff. It's not like you just eat, you got to wait in line. Then you get your food. Then you got to walk around and find some place to sit down and eat your food. Everybody's doing this at the same time. Okay. So you don't have any room there's no room it's hard to find a table. So it takes a long time to eat. So if they'd open it earlier,
just 11. Particularly the days that we're coming into a port at lunchtime.
Yeah, because then we start pulling into Puerto Rico, everybody stops and looks out the windows because it's beautiful, and we want to see, you want to see the big, it's very hilly, and you can see these big, and there was another ship there. I mean, it's nice to look out the window, but then you're trying to eat.
And people are climbing over you to
people
take
are climbing
pictures.
over.
It's
People
like, really?
The poor people by the windows. You felt sorry for them then because people are like getting in their way trying to take pictures and stuff, and they're trying to eat. So, Carnival, you need to let us eat earlier so that we can have time to enjoy, pulling into the port. So, so Tuesday we had a very long day at Puerto Rico, which is a beautiful city. It was pretty clean. I saw big garbage bins everywhere, so you could both recycling and garbage. So there wasn't a lot of garbage in the streets. There's some homeless people here, so that was kind of heart-wrenching. It bothered me. There wasn't a ton, but there were just 1 or 2 here and there. So that. But the people generally, of course you have a few people like, come on in, especially blonde people like her.
You're blonde.
I know, but you're all, I don't know, they like her better. They're come on in here. They want to sell her stuff all the time.
I guess
I
look
rich. You must look rich.
I look
come
gullible.
on in here,
I look gullible.
Buy a diamond.
I'm usually invisible, but not for those people.
Yeah, for some reason, then she's not invisible. So we had probably over 2 hours walking around Puerto Rico.
Oh, easily, yeah.
It was a hot day. It was pretty hot.
Yeah. It wasn't as bad as it has been in the past, though.
I could see it being worse, yeah.
Yeah, but it was actually, all in all, I enjoyed Puerto Rico. We, normally people either shop if they got money, they'll shop for diamonds and tanzanite. That's not us. We're more the t-shirt people.
Yeah.
But we didn't buy t-shirts. What did we buy?
Lots of beads.
We went to 2 bead shops.
Yes. Oh yeah, and we should back up here and talk about the shopping guy here. On board they have like a shopping expert guy. And what was it? We went to a show earlier with him and we left
First
early because
day.
it was stupid.
Yeah.
It was like everybody was, I don't know.
I think we mentioned that in the
it
earlier
was
video.
everybody was getting hyped up. But he had another one that morning, Tuesday morning, right?
Yeah.
Like around
10:30, 11 o'clock.
11:15,
Yeah.
something like that. And it was much more low key. He gave us stuff like freebie things, like these little handouts here, so we could go here and get a free charm. This was on sale. The Annie and Ani, or Alex and Annie. He gave us a map.
Which we had already had a map,
could
but
still-
some of the stuff we
yeah.
did not have.
Yeah, and he talked about some of these places. And what was super nice of him to do is he said, if you meet me at a certain time,
1:15.
1:15.
We docked at 1.
Yeah.
So
He said if you meet me at his little, he's got like kind of a little desk area at 1:15, he would take us all down a different way that isn't as busy. It was still busy, but it wasn't nearly as bad. So it's and he says, and you can, and I will take you around the city if you want, or if you just want me to, you just want to follow me in and then leave whenever you want, you may do that. And so we did that. That was good. And he's a real tall guy, so he was walking around with this, holding this up, so you could see him, and it helped us get off the ship quick.
yeah, we got off the
nice.
ship really quick.
Oh, and we asked him about this one bead shop and he knew about it. 'Cause
Yeah.
we weren't sure if it was still there.
Well, it used to be on the map,
Yeah.
but it's not now.
Yeah, you can
but
see
he knew
here's
exactly where it
here's a
was.
map. They give you something like this on every port, really. We got one for St. Kitts today too, and it's got descriptions of different stuff. And then a lot of these places, like Diamond International, you can go in and get a free charm. Which we
Is this
did.
the one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have it out of the package.
I lost my froggy.
It's not a frog.
A Koki.
It's a Koki.
Kooki.
No, C-O.
Are you sure?
Because I looked at.
Oh, okay.
It's like coquina, but it's
Oh,
Koki.
okay.
And the reason it's a Koki is because it makes a sound like a bird going Koki, Koki.
Yeah, and
At
it's
night.
from San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
This is a
Pretty cool.
It's an
I
animal.
think he's cute.
Yeah. So they gave us those free there. And then another freebie. Do you have yours out?
Yeah, this
Okay.
was at. We had 2 free. Where was this? Oh, this one was
With the pearl one?
Blue Diamond. Okay. Here, you either get one of these or one of these, or
Sorry.
and we got one of these instead, which is fine because I actually have a Koki and a anchor and a whale.
Oh, and
tail,
Touch of
but this-
Gold, we got a free pearl pendant.
Yeah, which
So
is
they
this
give you-
one. I think I'm gonna put these 2 together. That's why I have them on here.
okay.
I think they'd look.
So just a tip, the shopping guy on your cruise, don't totally dismiss him. This stuff was super handy to navigate us to some freebies, and we make jewelry and things like that. And so and you can, I don't know, it's a nice. I mean, these are nice little. They're not expensive charms, but they're nice little.
These are nice little charms. I have to say this little Koki, he's gonna turn. I actually
he's-
have them. I collect them from all the ports, and they tarnish. So and I only wear this when I cruise, so it's not like it's an everyday thing.
Right. But so he was helpful. He was very nice when we asked him about the beach shopping. He was like, oh yeah, I knew about it, and we were able to find it's called Turquesa, Turquesa.
Turquesa?
Turquesa.
We don't speak Spanish.
As you can tell, it's on San Francisco, number 251, Javio, San Juan, Puerto Rico. All right, so there were actually a number. We went to 2 beach shops. All right, so that was like our mission. We were going there first.
Yeah, well, this one we knew about because I'd been there before.
Yeah.
And so what did we get there?
So all right, so that's the first place we went to. I spent quite a bit there.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful shop. I will put some pictures in here. I took some pictures inside, and so I will probably either put them at the end. Maybe I'll put them at the end, do a little slideshow at the end with some music and stuff.
Funny thing is, I did not do this on purpose, but I was just putting stuff in my little basket,
Yeah, they have
and I
little
looked down
baskets.
there, and I'm like, oh, these actually
Kind of all go together.
go together. And then I got this. This is an opalite. Opalite,
Oh, that's neat.
which it's probably just a
But it glows.
quartz.
It glows.
It's
You can see
glows.
got
I
a
like
glow
it.
to it.
I think
not
it's
really,
a dyed
It's coming off a
quartz,
little bit in the camera.
but I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool.
But the stuff there was, I mean, they had all ranges of prices. So like we both got strands like this, which I think these are cool because you can use these as pendants, you know. And these were like, what were these? $7, I think.
Yeah.
A strand.
Let's see. Well, here these were a little different.
Yeah, those were also
Yeah.
$7. So we got these also.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use these as pendants, like
I think that's what I'm going to do.
I
may
this is
even-
a real cool one.
I may wrap them. I don't know what I'm going to do with
Yeah, I
them.
mean you could wire wrap them too. So we both got those.
We got these. Did you get these?
Yeah, I got a strand of those.
These are, I never can say it right. Rhodonite. I think they're going to be pretty, very pretty.
Yeah, you
earrings.
can make little pendants with these. You could try to match them up for earrings. These are really nice. These were $5, right? This was the $5 one. I think these were $7 or $5. There were a
Yeah, I
lot of
think
$5
so.
and $7 strands there.
These, then these were $5. These rose quartz. You got
Yeah, I got like a peachy. You know, I mean, I'm sure these are dyed, but they're nice. They're faceted. You know, they're substantial.
And then I bought some crystals. These were $3. These crystals.
Oh, those are pretty. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good price. I mean, that's, you know, I got these
Those
too.
are
These
pretty.
are also faceted. Oh, and then these. Now these I
Those
these
are.
were the
She splurged on
I
these.
splurged on this. This was a $23 strand of mookite.
Those are beautiful.
They're faceted. That's about 10 millimeters. You know, they're just, these are gorgeous. These are just, I saw these and I was like, oh, whoa. Look at that. They're just gorgeous. So they had, you know, so they went from like $5 and on up. So, and on up to like $23, $30. And then, oh, that was a place we also, and I have pictures of the beads that I did not buy. What was that bead that we had weighed? What was it called?
Okay, in the Caribbean they have forgot what it's called.
Marlaga?
No.
It starts with an L.
Yes. Larimar.
Larimar. That's it. Yes. Beautiful, like light turquoise color, speckledy and everything.
And
you can see the jewelry everywhere.
we picked out a bead probably about
Yeah,
this
it's probably
size.
about that size. Yeah.
One.
There was a bowl of them in a case. So I asked her about them because I thought it'd be neat. I figured they were expensive, but I thought, well, maybe I'll just get like 3 beads, put a couple pearls between them. And she was like, yeah, well, I think she said it was like $4.20 a whatever, you know.
I forgot a gram. They sell it by
$4
the
a gram or something. So she weighed that bead.
It's $23 for one bead.
One bead.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
I mean,
you.
I thought about it, but I was like, it's a bead, like one
One.
bead. And I'm glad I didn't get it because it will show you something that we got super special that we both got later. So I'm glad I didn't spend $23 on that bead because I was kind of like, but I can make a really special, you know, necklace with this, and because I love that little shop.
Yeah, I do too.
Chiquesta, if you're in Puerto Rico, you got to go to that shop.
Yep.
Everybody there, she was super sweet. Everybody in there was nice. They have all kinds of stones. It's not just beads. They had, you know, raw stones, polished stones. They weighed stuff. They had finished jewelry too. So if you're not even a jewelry maker, they had some beautiful finished jewelry in there.
Mom got some bracelets.
Oh, she got a couple. Yeah, those
Yeah.
were like, and they were $8
$8
or
a
something.
piece, yeah.
Very good price. Oh, I also got these little pendants. These are $3. I'm not sure even what these are.
Is that? It almost like it's like sodalite. You think it's
Yeah,
sodalite? Because that's
probably
not
sodalite.
lapis, but I bet that's
Oh,
sodalite.
somebody knocking on our door. I think somebody did. Somebody knock on our door just now.
I go check.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Break. Okay, we're back. Our steward stopped by to see what he could do for us, and we're like, come back later.
And I checked out on the tugboat situation. We're definitely being tugged in
Yeah,
because we should have already been docked and ready to get
Something's
off.
up out there.
Anyway,
So yeah, so we were just saying, if you're ever in here, go here. I think they have a Facebook page. We picked up their card. I'll try to remember to maybe take a picture of the card and put it at the end with the pictures of. You don't have the card nearby, do you? I put mine in my wallet. Put it in my wallet or something because I wanted to keep it. So yeah, so beautiful shop, lovely bead shop. Definitely go there. A second bead shop we went to was, what was the second one called? It was
Caribbean.
it's like Caribbean Beads or something like that.
I think that's it. Caribbean beads.
Yeah, here it is. Caribbean Beads. I wrote it in. Caribbean Beads. It was a different. It had more charms and things in it. It had some very inexpensive you know, I mean,
It had findings in there.
They had a lot of findings, and
Chain.
and bead-along wire.
Oh, did it? I didn't see
yeah,
that.
bead-along beading wire. Pretty much everything you needed to make jewelry, but it wasn't quite as. I think Turquesa was a little bit higher end, but not. Like, I mean, they had inexpensive stuff, but it seemed like the Caribbean beads had lots of inexpensive stuff.
Right.
Almost not junk necessarily, but
Well, they had good beads.
Yeah, in fact, we both got a strand of these glass
which
beads. These were $5.
Yeah, and these were the cheaper beads. Yeah,
and I mean they were sitting on the counter. We're like, oh, those are pretty. And he's like, how much are those? It's like $5. Like, okay, throw one in.
Right.
I mean, come on, $5
And
for that.
I've been wanting to try some lava. I do essential oils, and I know you can put your oils on lava. So we'll try and see what happens. And then.
Yeah, we got some pearls, and of course, like I need pearls like a hole in the head.
I like
but
these. I don't know
these
if
were
you can-
$3.
They're got bumps on.
They're
them,
all bumpy.
which
They're all. I don't know if you can see that they have this texture thing going on.
I'm into unusual stuff.
She likes weird stuff like this, and I don't always, but they're just different, and that's what I was thinking. I mean, not that there actually are any bead shops where I live, but I wanted to, something I couldn't buy online or anything like that, something different. So yeah, so we got these were like $3.
It's kind of funny. I went from pink to the other place to turquoise.
Yeah,
and that was not on purpose.
I got a bag of these. I gave
yeah.
some to her, but these
Look
are just
how fun.
howlite. Oh my God, over here. Where am I? Ooh, where am I? There I go. Howlite. Stone cut. One of them's kind of funky, so it may not be useful, but yeah, this I could just make a simple pendant, with that.
We both got one of these.
Yeah, we both got these carved here. So, and then lots of like little charms.
Yeah.
She got
I got a bunch of these for. Stay tuned. I'll tell you at a later date. But
Yeah.
I got a bunch of these for
to give away
thing.
to people.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I got one of those.
my
too.
husband found this. Isn't that cool? Oh, you got one of those too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I got them all.
I didn't get that. In fact, I almost got that, but then I saw these smaller ones. So I got these.
That's pretty.
Yeah, so I got a couple of those.
And then some more seahorses. I might make this something for my mom. She likes seahorses. So
I got these cute little
those
dolls.
are cute.
You can see there.
Show them the
The
back.
back has a little. It's like she's got a little apron on. I got 4 of these to make just some,
Those
a
are
little
cute.
bead there and earrings. So
They look
little
like those
dollies.
little Russian dolls.
Yeah, they look like little Russian dolls. The little dolly earrings.
And then I thought this was kind of a neat leaf. It's the back of
They
it.
had lots and lots and lots of these
This type stuff.
type things.
Yeah. And I fell
Those
in
are
love
all
with
the beads
this.
I
I do a lot of crocheting necklaces.
got. Oh, that would be
And
perfect.
the
yeah.
black crochet that I do, it's kind of textury.
Mhm.
I'm thinking that might look good. I may change my mind.
All the stuff.
Is that all?
Yeah, so
what
that's
are these?
Oh, that's right. I also got this
That's
other
pretty.
pendant.
I like the
Yeah.
turquoise.
And these were like 25 cents.
Yeah.
They're also very nice shop. The guy was very sweet, clean, easy to find things, And I mean, I say that because sometimes I've been in bead shops and sometimes they're snotty.
Just find it yourself.
But, right. But in Puerto Rico, everybody in there with the 2 shops we went to were wonderful, sweet people. The girl in the Turquesa was very helpful because we were all over that place.
Yeah.
Sister. we walked in, we were like, whoa, look out. We are in our element, So we had beads, we had stuff. She was cutting things and helping us with things and weighing stuff.
She was probably like, oh,
Yeah,
good.
Yeah. I mean, I easily between the 2 of us, we spent a little over $100 in that
Oh,
shop.
oh, yeah.
I spent $65, I think, in that
Oh.
one. And the second shop, I think I spent like $30 or so.
See, I spent about 30 in one place and about 40 in another.
Okay. So yeah, we did some damage here.
Yeah.
And then before we had made it to the, I don't know, was it when we wandered into this one shop called Tropical Treasures.
Which was nothing. I wanted to go in there, but it was not what I thought it was.
Yeah. There's a lot of jewelry. There's a lot of fine jewelry shops there, like Diamonds International and tanzanite, blah blah blah, and all these kind of things. And she thought it was something. She was
I
like,
thought it was going to be
I've
stuff
known
like
this place.
art, like
Yeah.
you know, like maybe some paintings or carvings, a bunch of stuff like that.
But it's a privately owned, I guess, jewelry
design. He's a
jewelry designer. Like you're not
husband,
going to
wife.
find. It's not a canned fine jewelry shop. He makes everything. He designs everything in there. It's all he uses lost wax casting method to make
his
stuff.
wife draws and designs it up, and
Then he makes the molds out of wax, and then he casts them and cleans them and does. And in fact, here's an example there on the card. So we went in there and he chatted us up. He was very friendly, you know, and everything. And the stuff's not cheap. I mean, it's most of it is silver with like 18 karat gold, and also palladium.
palladium.
So there's palladium in the silver to help it so it doesn't tarnish.
And then it does have a platinum overlay and a little bit of 18 karat gold.
In
Just a
different,
little
like
bit.
this here, you can see like
Yeah.
he has two tones here. So that's silver, sterling silver with palladium and platinum overlay, palladium in the metal, and then 18 karat gold. And it's not 18 karat gold filled. It's actual, 18 karat gold, whatever. So we, we left because it wasn't. We were still looking for the bead shop at this point. We were just like beads on the brain. Got to get our beads. And then I kept thinking about it. And I thought, oh my God. And I heard, like, my husband wasn't with me, but in my head, I heard my husband saying, go buy something at that guy's shop. You should buy. I thought, if I tell my husband about that experience, because, he's an artisan. He was telling us how he does this. She and I are jewelry people. We understand
Well,
how this
they've
stuff
actually
is made.
done.
I've done lost cast for my husband and I for years. Did lost wax casting. We had we took a class, but after we learned how to do it, we just were using the equipment in the place. So because it's it's not, you have to have a substantial amount of equipment. So I mean, I just thought he's going to tell me you should have gone back and got that. So I kept thinking about it. Finally, I told him, I said, we got to hit that place on the way back. I'm getting a pair of earrings there. I'm going to get a pair. So we went to a bunch of other places, and then we went back. And I did get earrings, and I will show a picture of these up close. Let me see, I'll take them out. These are super nice. They're, yeah, you can kind of see it. The hibiscus flower.
Still, it's blurred up here.
There you go. Hibiscus flower. So the little center part is 18 karat gold. And then this is all silver, and it's, what do you call it? What did he call that? Where it's not, it looks cut, like it looks like it's diamond cut, but it's when he polished it, it's not got a high polish type of thing. What is that called? It's like a frosted look to it. And then the back of the clutches, I mean, these are like super nice ear clutches. So I went back and bought these, and
my husband was there, and he's like, well, the guy had two of these.
2 pairs of these.
And he says, you need to buy it. I'm like, no. Anyway.
Matching.
We have matching earrings. They're really pretty, though, and they're very comfortable.
Yeah, it's super. I don't even know. I mean, these are so comfortable.
And sometimes big earrings like this, they're on.
Because I would say this is at least 3/4 of an inch, don't you think?
Oh yeah,
it's over half an inch
they're
wide.
substantial.
But yeah, totally glad that we splurged a little bit. It's something that we'll always have, and but yeah. So if you're in Puerto Rico, they have a website on here, but I had trouble finding stuff. So maybe when I'm home and I'm on a regular desktop, I'll be able to find it better. Yeah, but you can also contact them. He wrote basically, if you go to tropicaltreasurescaribbean@gmail, you can also contact them through just email them directly. And yeah, so check it, because he also had, what other stuff they had? They had like starfish. Sand dollars.
The
they had
koki
lots
was really
of cute
pretty cool.
koki. I had a hard time.
Yeah, and one of their legs was like down, and that was the gold.
Yeah, yeah. It had, like, the little leg was gold, and that was because they don't. He told us how they don't hop. They go. They walk like that. So there's always one arm down and one leg down type of thing. So he caught that in the design that his wife designed, and then. Beautiful hummingbirds. It was hard not to buy those hummingbird earrings. Hummingbird earrings were gorgeous.
They had owls.
Owls, super detailed. I mean, like the detail on these, you just can't. Like,
I just love hibiscus.
Yeah. Well, I like the hibiscus because we're from Florida. We have hibiscus in Florida. I'm sure it's not exactly the same type of hibiscus, but we have the flowers in Florida. We have the flowers, you know, they have them in Puerto Rico. And they're, you know, of course, all his stuff was two-toned gold and silver, which that totally appealed to me.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm trying to think of what other things did he have.
He had a palm tree.
A palm tree,
There
right.
was a pendant. He had sand dollars.
Yeah.
And starfish.
The starfish. He had a beautiful starfish necklace that had like, you know, good sized starfish with, again, gold and silver.
And
then
like
double, and yeah, matching post earrings like this. And then, but what I liked on his necklaces, a lot of them, he had like double chains.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it was, you know, you're not going to see this stuff anywhere else. It's one of a kind. It's one of a kind stuff. And I don't mind. With tax and everything, these came to under $150, which I think
their tax is essentially 12%.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
1 more percent than where I live.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's
I thought
something.
Louisiana was bad.
That's something which surprised me. Like when you walk around the streets in Puerto Rico, there's a lot of Michael Kors knockoff. Michael Kors, they're ripping you off big time in Puerto Rico.
They know.
Yeah, I'm sure. What are you gonna do? You know, there's a lot of like. Still, there seems to be a lot of these like liquor stores and fine jewelry stores, but you're paying taxes, people. It's not duty free in Puerto Rico. Because it's Puerto Rican, it's
U.S. territory.
It's U.S. territory.
Yeah.
So, and it's got a crazy high tax rate, and it was kind of sad that there were some areas that looked pretty run down. We did go down the one after we left because we followed the shopping guy over there, but then we split off, and then some poor lady found us. Remember that?
She was an American,
but she was like, they left without me, and I guess she thought we were still part of it. And we're like, we're going to the beach shop, and there's the group. We kept telling her, there's a group over there.
Yeah, they were following us because I guess we act like we knew where we were going.
I told her, I said, I did say, well, if you want, you can follow us, but we're going to the beach shop. We're not going where they're all going. And then when we found them at one point, she hooked, and I heard her say to him, "You left without us."
It was pretty mayhem down there.
Well, people were
butting in.
Yeah. So it was kind of. I could see, yeah. She was an elderly lady, so you know, bless her heart. And it was hot as hell. I was like, excuse my French, but it was pretty hot when we first got out there because it was cement everywhere. And, yeah. So once we got into the city,
it wasn't bad.
It wasn't as bad, but when we came back, we were exhausted. Really. Oh my God. And then some other places. We went to Del Sol. Here's a little bag.
Yep.
I wonder if this changes colors. The back changes colors.
It does.
Yeah,
Can I see that?
Oh, so I got the clip things. Here,
You got them?
Here you go.
Okay.
So I got these. You can see one's in my hair right now. And then
this is what I have in my hair. Yeah.
Yeah, so we split these. And these change colors in the light.
In the sunlight.
In the sunlight.
Yeah.
So like this one here, and they tell you on the thing here, like,
is that yellow?
This one is red, yellow, fuchsia, and purple.
Yeah.
So this says the colors. So, and these, we have both fine hair, so stuff falls out of our hair. Like, it's hard to find hair clips. My hair's a little whacked. It's hard to find hair clips that just don't slide out. These, whatever it is with these.
Well, it's the way they're. See how they kind of.
Because some of these I've gotten and they don't work.
They don't work, but these.
But the Day Sol, whatever it is with the Day Sol clips, if you have fine hair, they work.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad. They had some that I like that were like this that are just a smidgen bigger, but they don't make them
little
anymore.
butterflies. Yeah,
But those work.
but yeah, these work, and these are good for my Blythe dolls. They work in Blythe doll here too. And there was something else. Oh, and then as think I've mentioned before on another video that we've been recording, I like to have a cup of Earl Grey tea every morning for breakfast, with my breakfast. I brought like maybe 4 tea bags with me, and I was kind of like, I probably don't even need to bring these. I mean, it's Earl Grey tea. Who doesn't have Earl Grey tea? Well, they do have it here on the ship, but it costs $2 for a bag. $2
for one little bag.
Yeah. Otherwise, they want you to drink nasty Lipton tea, which if you're a tea drinker, you know that's baloney. Okay, that's yeah. So they have a CVS drugstore here and a Walgreens. We went to CVS. No, they just had Lipton tea also. But on the way back, we went to
Walgreens.
Went to Walgreens, and I scored some breakfast tea. Okay, English breakfast tea is my second favorite next to Earl Grey. So now I'm set. I have one more Earl Grey bag, but otherwise $6, 20 bags. Thank you very much.
A lot cheaper.
And the Walgreens was packed, jamming. Holy cow!
I know.
It was
My
a
husband,
big Walgreens.
he had to go
too.
in there. His stomach wouldn't feel too good, so he had to get some Tums. But he showed us. You didn't see it. There was a checkout that had nobody in it.
Oh,
He's like,
really?
come this way.
Oh,
and we're
good
like
for
going
him.
around, down and up.
Yeah.
I'm like, where are we
Yeah,
going?
because it was a big long line. They were fast though. I mean, they had
Yeah.
like 3 or 4. It wasn't like they was just like laying or sitting around not doing anything. They must have had 4 people on this one side checking people out.
Yeah, well, they had
But-
2 big ships. We were there, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
the Anthem of the Seas, which is Royal Caribbean, was
Yeah,
there.
that was a big
There's
boat.
a big boat.
That was a big boat. Yeah. so yeah, that place was very busy. So after a couple hours we came back, and there's other things you can do at Puerto Rico. There's excursions you can go on. They were going to go to the free.
There are
fort,
2 forts. Well, it's not. Neither one of them are free.
Oh,
One
okay.
of them you have to take an excursion to go on.
Okay.
The other one you can walk to, and it's $5 because it's a national park.
Okay, yeah, $5.
Yeah, but we didn't go. I would have liked to gone, but
Yeah, but what was nice about it when we came back for dinner, it was deserted.
because we were in Puerto Rico till 8.
Yeah, till 8 o'clock, from 1 o'clock to 8. And I guess a lot of people must have eaten over there. There are some restaurants and stuff that you can go to. But so we came back, it was nice because the dining room was half empty easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and dinner was pretty decent. There wasn't as much to select. As far as non-meat people like me, but I got the salmon cakes, and the salmon cakes were really good, and they had some sort of iceberg lettuce type of salad, which was good. And what else did we get?
I had the port of call, which was some type of. Didn't he say it was tilapia?
Yeah, it was tilapia with
I don't know what they were.
Pepper
Some
things.
potatoes
Yeah.
that had some squash in it. They were It was really good.
Yeah, so dinner was decent. I was at first disappointed because it didn't seem. I mean, I like salmon, but it's like I can get salmon anywhere. I can get tilapia anywhere. I can get tilapia probably at Cracker Barrel. So
Not like this though. It
no,
was
I
good.
know. Yeah, I get it. So
And then for
yeah.
dessert.
Oh,
though,
now dessert was good. That was it
S'mores.
S'mores, but not. It was like a parfait. Looked like a parfait thing.
It was really good, and it
Excellent.
tasted like s'mores.
It
was
tasted
so
yeah.
good.
So dinner was pretty decent, and then what did we do? We just came back and collapsed.
Well, one thing we did a video on shopping, and
oh, that's right. We did go back
we
there.
we did go back, even though we were saying how stupid it was. I got this little. Where's your watch?
I got this for $10.
She's into turquoise now.
Yeah,
And I got this for $10.
and it wasn't nearly as crowded. Like
No,
when we went back,
we went back.
down there, it wasn't as crowded. And I kind of walked around to the back of the tables because they had like a line of tables with all this stuff, and all these people were just. You couldn't get in there to see anything, even though the crowd had died down since they first opened. So I walked around like where the guy was at and shopped.
He didn't say anything.
He didn't say nothing. See, we're both invisible. Nobody ever sees us or anything. So I figured since I'm invisible, I'll just walk around there. No one's going to say anything. They did not say anything.
And he just walked right past
He
her.
walked right past me like I wasn't even there. So we got our $10 items. And then, in fact, it was getting crowded downstairs when we were checking out. And some guy came down and brought us upstairs and checked us all out there. So
that's pretty quick.
that was kind of nice. So, but yeah, definitely. Yeah, when they have those sales, just don't get too crazy on the hype and stuff.
Yeah.
We came up here, did a video.
And they were bringing stuff out, still hanging it out.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm not sure these were even there when we were first down there.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So just not that they were like the tables are gone now, right?
Right.
The next day, but you don't have to like jump in there because the way they make it sound like we're gonna open it up and then that's it. Whatever you get, blah blah blah.
they probably do
They-
have
they
these
act-
hanging though.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
they
had
had
to go
them
in the
before.
shop, and it's probably
Yeah.
in the shop
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
in the shop.
So yeah, just go back maybe an hour later or something. I think maybe we went back an hour later maybe in 45 to minutes or so later, and it was died down a bit. Still kind of crowded, but nothing like it was when they first opened, and it was ridiculous. So. But anyway, so now we are. Yeah,
We
let's
are
wrap it up.
actually, I believe, in St. Kitts.
Yeah. See. Oh yeah. Very cute.
It's
you'll
a
tell
really
some
pretty
pictures.
island.
beautiful.
Not much to do. We're just going to go shopping.
We have
We're not
another one of
taking
those
excursion.
maps. We have another map
Right.
thing. Yeah.
And
The excursions are kind of like, this is the one that they take you to a beach where people try to sell you stuff. You don't want to do that. And then there was one where they drive you around in a big bus, which was, and then take you to a beach at the end. You can't just go out. There's no beach out there. It's an island and it's all rocky and stuff like that. So we're just gonna go shop and then hopefully come back and try to get a guy's burger. Come on, man. Day 3.
I may
day
try
4.
to do the rope course today.
Oh, she might.
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I did the rope course on the Sunshine in St. Kitts.
Oh, okay.
About 3 years ago. So
Well, hopefully everybody will stay on the island. We'll go over
we're
there.
here till 8 tonight.
And
again.
then maybe we can score a burger over here and people will be still over there. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they don't all have the same idea. But we're going to try I guess this will be the second attempt at a burger. See how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big burger fan anyway, but
These are pretty good burgers.
I hope they must
They're
be.
not really thick.
Which is good. I don't like
Yeah.
big, thick burgers. So, all right. Yeah. So, otherwise, wrapping this up, we will do obviously another video after our little trip over to St. Kitts and keep you posted. As usual, we always appreciate thumbs up, subscriptions, add your comments below, and I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.